Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant
Hello,
buzz in the
everybody,
stadium.
and welcome to
players on the
today's
pitch are
match.
raring to go any minute now.
Against Paris Saint-Germain.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So straight into the action. Tunisia have gone 4-3-3. Can he finish? And the counter is on. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Stood up well to him there. Looking for options for movement. Big chance! And that is wildly off target.
Burak Yilmaz probably should have taken a breath and looked for runners. It helps to put your head up from time to time, Peter.
Well, there is no question that Eden Hazard, on his day, is one of the world's best, Jim. So how do you interpret the role he's been given here?
Well, we all know he's at his best when he's coming in from that left side, whether it's to drag people away and isolate them or to combine with central attackers. But he also often plays as a 10, as we know, in a free role.
And is that a new dimension to his game?
No, he's been at that for years, and he's just very good wherever he plants himself.
Roberto Carlos. Nice touch. Oh, he's having a go! He's got away with one there. Rijkaard. Can he get on the end of this? Mbappe in acres of space out wide. And he's quick to get rid. Paris Saint-Germain are looking to break at pace. Well, nothing to report in terms of goals, but it's not for the want of trying.
Well, it's certainly not a drab affair, Peter. It's had its moments.
Sané. He won't be happy with that one. Mackay. And this is Bale. And Sané! I'll be a bit disappointed with that.
Yeah, certainly could have been something so much more. Indonesia definitely have the look of a team that likes to counter-attack, Peter.
Yeah, that is clear. Just look at how they line up.
Well, in other words, they don't mind being patient.
And that's been drilled in. Oh, he's been caught on it here. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. The most accurate pass. Saliba concedes a free kick for that. And that's going to be a booking. And it's Roberto Carlos. Looking here to chip it. Gets his head on it! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Neymar. Burak Yilmaz. Burak Yilmaz! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Mbappe. Bellingham. Now it's Aubameyang. Yamal going face-to-face with his great rival. Yamal proves just a little bit too strong. De Ligt. Sané. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Roberto Carlos is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. And it's Bellingham. It's a little off target. Hazard. And here's Aubameyang. Aubameyang makes a dash for it. It's a loose ball. Burak Yilmaz. And Neymar. We expected better, and so did he. Now, can they get him away. Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Keeper's got good distance on that. Oh, it's beyond the defence. It's still 0-0, but no shortage of effort. Bellingham. Oh, they can break here. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Rijkaard. Aim forwards. And here's Aubameyang. And he's in on goal, and the shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Saliba gets it away. Burak Yilmaz. Neymar. Pretty loose pass. Kimmich. Well, that pass isn't the best. And it's Sané. A beauty. And the referee has signalled for half-time. And it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here.
Hello everybody, and this is a quick reminder to let you know that you'll be able to catch today's match broadcast live on our club's FM station.
What looked like a pretty high-octane start, Peter, but this break should give them enough time to rediscover their focus and intent and start the second half in a similar manner. They have to keep believing.
Still waiting for this to take off. It's goalless at half-time. So we're off again. So the first half brought no goals. Kimmich gets across to intercept that. De Ligt cuts out the pass. There's a sharp little ball here. Forced to go back. He's having a pop! Oh, split-second reaction.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Sané.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Conte. And here's Bale. Looking to play him in. That's very... He's having a hit! He's done very well to get to that.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Paris Saint-Germain with the corner. They're first. Cleared without hesitation. We've gone backward here. Lovely bit of skill. Hazard. So deservedly decorated with praise and glory. No, he's not getting past him there. Bale showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Now it's Yamal. And it's Bale.
Whatever happens, that's the...
He's having a shot! And he should have made them pay.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. It certainly matters. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. And we're underway.
Well, when you've got Ronald Koeman present, he's impossible to ignore, Peter. Not only does he read the game intelligently at the back, but he's a real goal threat too with his long-range shoot.
And the shots! Jamal.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
He's found a way past. Rijkaard gets a foot in here.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And it's Messi. Great vision. Sané in with the challenge. That has been cut short. He steps in, and that's the end of that. The ball is loose, and the chase is on. Unai Simon comes out and deals with it. Neymar. Strong running down that left flank. Oh no, no circumventing this opponent. So Jim, what have you made of what we've seen so far?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. And he was quick to react. Scholes to Messi. Now it's McAllister. Now it's Cantona. Laid out to the left flank. Rijkaard gets across to intercept that. Now it's Burak Yilmaz. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. He's had it nicked away. Now it's Cantona. Now it's Messi.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Now this could be a chance. Cantona unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Now it's Cantona. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Sané is onto this. Sané! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Sané actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Can he get it through? Scholes looking to receive it in space. He saw the danger and he went crashing in. Now it's Cantona.
This is the time you need that pace.
And this is Burak Yilmaz. He has found the way through. Oh, that's nice. It's Yilmaz! Off the bar! Now that has posed a few awkward questions.
Yeah, I mean, I guess he tried one of his specials.
De Jong. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. Still goalless at the moment. Now it's Cantona. And he's picked out the run. He's picked his way through, and the shots! And he couldn't finish.
Well, you have to say how clever the pass was. It caught the defence off guard because of the disguise on it, and it makes it all the more disappointing that he didn't top it off with a finish.
And we have our very first corner. Messi plays it short. Decent chance! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Paris Saint-Germain are looking to go forward now. Oh, that's fabulous. Tries one from range. Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! gorgeous, just gorgeous.
Oh, give me this every week. The technical ability was superb, and you can see he meant every bit of this.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
Spread neatly. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Back it goes. That'll be quick to recover this. Italy have their second corner now. Messi goes short. Chance for a shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Elise. He's shifting through the gears here. Elise's cross. Brilliantly cut out. And this is Burak Yilmaz. De Jong did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. De Jong. And it's Messi. Tries to play it through. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Can he finish? Goal! Italy are back in business. That is a super smooth goal. Beautiful manoeuvring of the ball and splendid authority in the finish.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
And that is indeed the final act. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. So there was the first half.
Well, I think it's been a fantastic watch, with chances created at either end. But it has to be said, neither team have been particularly clinical with their finishing.
Well, they've gone toe-to-toe for those 45 minutes, and at half-time the score is 1-1. The second half then, just getting going. It's very disappointing, it has to be said. And here's Neymar. The movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And here's, they'll try from distance! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! And they get themselves in front! A truly super goal. What a spiky hit that was.
Oh, how does he get the ball to do that? He's on another level to most of his peers.
Paris Saint-Germain with the lead. Messi. And it's De Jong. And here's Cantona. Hops him off it and wins back the ball. Messi. And here's Cantona. Messi. And that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. There could be trouble here. But for now, the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket.
Well, if he's serious about trying from this range, I think he must feel he can generate the power. Big ask.
Decent hit from there. Spread it left. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? That's a shade optimistic. And claimed it back swiftly. McAllister. McAllister makes a move down the right. He is through here. McAllister proves just a little bit too strong. Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And this is Burak Yilmaz. Messi is always looking to break lines. And here's Sané. And he's managed to get free. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Well-timed, excellent interception. And here's Cantona. He's going for goal! And again! Oh no, it's an own goal!
I've been there myself, and that's the last thing he wanted to happen. I really sympathise.
Well, who saw that coming? It has certainly made things interesting.
Listen, sometimes you need that little bit of luck in games like these.
McAllister. Yamal. And it's McAllister. For Messi. And it's De Jong. Yamal gets a good foot in there. And the counter is on. Oh, delightful ball. And he's gone looking for safety. Rijkaard, great ball, and he shoots! Sensational from Sané! A finish right from the top drawer! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. And wow, he has given that a right old hit.
That is simply tremendous. I mean, how easy would it have been to get across it or overhit it? Perfection.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion.
Chers
The
spectateurs,
game yet to
nous
kick
souhaitons
off.
la bienvenue
The
pour ce
excitement's
match.
already
Paris
palpable.
Saint-Germain, Botafogo.
Colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So that's got things underway.
Gigi Buffon, pretty much peerless in every way, Peter.
Tough to disagree with that. Rarely has a keeper surely commanded quite so much respect.
And from both his own team and the opposition, I would have loved to play with someone like this behind me. Time and time again, he's shown he's just the best.
Cristiano Ronaldo! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he? Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
It's rising! It's loose now, they want to get it back. Great chance! It's in!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. And here's Burak Yilmaz.
That's going in strongly.
Well, the defence proved infallible then. That won't be the last they'll see of him. And he's really put himself on the line here. They've played it short. Now it's Neymar. And now a sudden chance to counter. Vicious ball here. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, fantastic from Ronaldo! A finish right from the top draw. They are purring, truly purring. Oh, a goal of real quality. He made it look ridiculously easy.
If you have that good a connection, you know where that's going to end up, Peter. I think he knew the moment he caught it.
So that's two now without reply.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought...
Chance! Oh, Harry Kane, how good are you? Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy. Again, in a trice, and they are soaring. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it.
Would have been quick to recover this. Oh, what has happened here? Takes aim and crosses. And he gets rid in a hurry. Solot.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Moran with the foul. There's a quick free kick. Pass is just off target. And there's the clearance. Bale. Oh, sweet feet. It's Bale! It's hit the crossbar. Keeper's not concerned by that.
Well, that's a sign that he clearly feels the need to take it upon himself to try and get his side back into this.
Tries to pass it through. Looking for the far post.
Well played and well cleared.
Paris Saint-Germain are 3 down and sinking. Good looking ball. And he was quick to react. And it's Azar. Nice looking ball. Bale.
That's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
It's their second corner of the game. It's really well cleared. Botafogo have the chance to go the other way. Plays one through. Here's found. It's Cristiano Ronaldo!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Neymar. This is Burak Yilmaz. Oh, such a... He's having a pop! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Buffon herring after the ball here. Oh, he's been caught on it here. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Kane with the delivery. Just past the 40th minute mark. It's Solot, and it's been played through. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision. Botafogo are totally dominant in the middle of the park, and no way through zone.
And this is Kane. Threads one in. This is Kane! Becomes absolutely perfect, utterly ideal. A truly wicked strike, nigh on perfection.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
And he's done it again. He's got his, just a keeper in his one. Shoots! And it's in! And they're threatening to fly away here.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
But pour l'équipe de Botafogo, le numéro 7.
And that is indeed the final act. Who would have seen this? By any yardstick, it is pretty much ideal for them. Well, that is the first half done, and we are ready for what follows in the second. Is the first touch of the second half. 45 minutes to change their fate. He's got away, and it's played in. And that has been cleared. Nicked it back promptly.
Kane really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
He's on it, can he get away? And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Can he get on the end of this? Neymar. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Quick look, thought about cutting inside. And he shoots! So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
He's found a way through. Varane did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Oh, he's all alone. Tries a shot! And yes, it's there! How many? Just how many? The golf in class is vast.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle.
Après 60 minutes de jeu, le numéro 7.
That means just one thing. Match ball.
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite.
Aims beyond the defence. And this is Ronaldo. Oh, shooting chance! He's put his foot right through that one. All the way back. Buffon, a keeper with complete command over his defence. Anderson. Crossing high and with purpose. Anderson. To Gerrard. Anderson. Now at Badu. That's a foul, no two ways about it. And no surprise, that's a booking.
Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain. Le numéro
Paris
9.
Saint-Germain can
Le
now
numéro
introduce
15.
the first of their
Le
substitutes.
numéro 19. À leur place, le numéro 4. Le numéro 11.
Anderson.
Le numéro 18.
Oh, they could be caught out here. And he's in on goal. Paris Saint-Germain perhaps contemplating their next change here. It's a throw-in. And he's managed to gift it back. That could spell trouble. Olise. Oh, he's having a goal! Keeper always had the better of that.
Well, probably not the best way to try and get back into this game, but it could spark something into life.
Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain. le numéro 7,
coming up.
Neymar. Le numéro 8, Makelele. À leur place, le numéro 20, le numéro 13, Park Ji-sung. Changement.
And it's been taken short. He's gone for goal! No, it's wide.
Well, the defence are in a good position to get behind the ball and let them just try it in range.
That is out of play. Giso. Howson. Ball's played through. Kvaratskhelia. Facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Oh, that's nice.
Well, they can at least make a fight of it. Even if it's just a goal, the lift it would give would be huge no matter what the end result is.
Well, that's beautifully weighted. This looks promising. Knocks it into space. Not a hint of offside here. Referee's given a throw. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass to do.
Ball's gone astray. Oh, he's been caught napping.
Temps additionnel,
That's
3
fabulous.
minutes.
Plenty to aim at here. The keeper's done wonderfully well there.
I just thought he showed a little too much of it to the keeper, but I think he read the situation very well.
That's a risky ball, you've got to say. It's Park Ji-sung. And the keeper takes decisive action. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Paris Saint-Germain have very little in the way of excuses here, simply having no answer to a display that was stunning. Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. A fabulous show of vivid colour and vocal cords. The new look Camp Nou at its best. So off we go then. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, we have a very exciting player here, Peter, in the shape of Kvaratskhelia. Someone who's shown amazing adaptability and versatility wherever he's gone. You often see him...
Kvaratskhelia! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Kvaratskhelia is offering a wry smile there.
Threads one in. Pedri. Saliba. Kvaratskhelia makes a dash for it. Not Sorlot. Oh, that's a... goes for a shot! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! And he's got what he came for, his 20th goal. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Paris Saint-Germain are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. O'Reilly pitches it off him. Rijkaard short changes him with that pass. Now it's Aguero. Oh, that's beautifully weighted. Oh, there's the shot! He hits the net! And once more we are all square. You score, we score!
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
Here's a shot! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he? Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Kvaratskhelia goes short. Koundé. It's gone backwards.
Really got in his face there, and it was well played.
And now they can spring out of defence. That's a cute ball. That has been cut short. No way through. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Kvaratskhelia, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Just about midway through the first half, and it has been an engaging watch. That is good strength. No, he's not getting his way this time. No, it's Aguero. No, the less said about that pass, the better. De Ligt. Saliba. Koundé. Saliba. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. He's going to be disappointed with that. Oh, it's Dani Olmo. Sorlot looking to add to his goal. This is Aguero, and he's got the beating of his man. Oh, he's on his own! Oh, shooting chance! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Works it forward, and it's Aguero. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
He won't be happy with that one. Barcelona are very well equipped down the flanks. It is a tried and tested formula.
Well, Peter, that can cause real problems if they're allowed to run riot in those positions, whether through direct running or from deliveries towards the box. It can work.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Tries to pass it through. Kvaratskhelia. Shapes to shoot! It's bounced back off the post. Rijkaard. And it's made its way to him. And Sané! It's hit the upright. Dani Olmo. Pedri. The most accurate pass. Roberto Carlos. And Kvaratskhelia. And he cuts out the supply. Messi.
This is the time you need that pace.
Roberto Carlos cuts out the pass.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Spread out to the left. Now it's Burak Yilmaz. And the pass is intercepted. Messi. Looking for options for movement. Diaz. Showing great feet there. Chance for a shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Sané, he does have an assist to his name.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
This is Aguero, and he is deft to shoot! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
Habrá 2 minutos de descuento.
Barcelona with the lead.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
Oh, that's neat. And this is Burak Yilmaz. And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, the scoreline at half-time, a fair reflection of things overall, you'd have to say that. There was certainly no lack of effort or endeavour in the first half. And we are up to the break.
Oh, what a half, Peter. What a half. It really has had a bit of everything. Two sides going tooth and nail, trying to win this from the off. If only all games could serve this up.
So that was the first half, and we will be back with the second half shortly. We're on the move again.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it.
Oh, they could be caught out here. Rijkaard. BLITZ, always a very imposing presence at the back. Koundé. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. And it's Rijkaard. Played into space. Oh, that was never going to make it. Kvaratskhelia. And it's Rijkaard. That looks a decent ball. He's through here. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Kvaratskhelia, skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Barcelona appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
BLITZ. Cross flung in towards the middle, and he's there to clear it.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
La asistencia a este partido asciende a 98.004 espectadores.
Oh, easy pickings there. This is a promising build-up. Dani Olmo. Real chance! Let's follow kindly here. No mistake. And look what it means. means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, you might think I'm being a bit harsh, Peter, but I just can't help the feeling that the keeper should have done a better job. Full stop.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, talk about being on top of your game. Everything seems to be coming off for him.
Barcelona go up by 2 and are looking good.
Well, everything is going to plan, Peter. A day for a regular managerial heartbeat, at least for one.
Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
Well, he knew what he was taking on there, Peter, and special delivery from the ref.
Tries to play it through. Barcelona can breathe again, just.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Oh, that is not a great touch.
It speaks for itself, doesn't it? Best left there.
A poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. This interception, his positioning was spot on. And it's Rijkaard. Burak Yilmaz. Kvaratskhelia. Can he finish? Not a bad try by any means.
Well, he doesn't half hit a clean strike. The moment he was in that position, you knew he was going to smash it.
Now it's Bale. Bale showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Barcelona clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
No way through, so back it comes. Good-looking ball. He's had it taken off him. Aguero. And he's intervened well there. And here's Bale.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
He steps in, and that's the end of that. Pedri. That pass isn't the best. Koundé. De Ligt. Oh, that's a vigorous challenge. And a play for a throw.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 19, Agüero. El dorsal 21, Messi. El dorsal 18, el dorsal 17, el dorsal 8. Serán sustituidos por el dorsal 20, el dorsal 11, el dorsal 7, el dorsal 10, el dorsal 12. Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
Somewhat off target. Elise. Bale. That's been intercepted. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Habrá 2 minutos de descuento.
That has not gone well. And this is Bale.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Paris Saint-Germain, amazingly clever on the ball. They had their moments, but ultimately they take away nothing. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Well, there was a distinct lack of clarity or commitment in everything the players were trying to do. Looking pretty lethargic, and they were ruthlessly exploited, and deserved to be.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion.
Chers spectateurs,
The game yet
nous
to
vous
kick
souhaitons la
off.
bienvenue
The
pour ce match.
excitement already
Paris
palpable.
Saint-Germain, Inter de Milan.
The mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. They're on the way. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, Peter, this lad, Dominic Szoboszlai, is someone I'm going to keep an eye on here. I like the fact that he's one of the cleanest strikers of the ball, which really shows in both his passing and his attempts at goal. And I can see him drifting in and out, receiving the ball, driving forward into those half spaces, and looking to deliver the key pass or get one away himself.
He would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Yamal. Facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. That pass isn't the best. Chance here to counter. Great defending, strong and determined. The pass is intercepted. Kvaratskhelia. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. That is one way to stop him. Nicely weighted ball. Aguero picks it up out wide. Nichols as yet, but it has been pretty lively. Pemain gets into a good position. Nice control.
Sané clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way.
Oh, they could be caught out here. And a chance! Goal! Inter! Terrific goal. What a super sharp finish.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
You felt it was coming. 1-0.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
Kvaratskhelia, a player who needs no introduction.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
And it's Szoboszlai. Yamal, and he is dashing away. Aguero gets flagged offside.
Paris Saint-Germain are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Well, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. And he's straight offside. Kvaratskhelia. And there's green grass ahead of him. And here's Sané. Sané. Now it's Aguero. Davis. And it's Aguero. Chouameni. Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Schlotterbeck. Yamal. want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Looking to play him in. Cantona receives it in a good position here. Soboslai has created one goal already. He's found space here. Sane has the space to scheme. Kvaratskhelia. Elise is always playing with one eye on the spec. He's been bundled over, that is a foul. Oh, that's a booking, always looked it. Neymar looking to play it into the box. There's not much doubt that this will be played into the penalty area. And the finish!
L'équipe du Paris Saint-Germain. Après 35 minutes de jeu, le numéro 7.
Stylish in the extreme, a delicious goal.
Oh, how does he get the ball to do that? He's on another level to most of his peers.
We're looking at a different game now.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Koundé and Sané looking for the run. Soboslai looking to receive it in space, and he's managed to get free. Kvaratskhelia. Neymar. Now it's Cantona.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Kvaratskhelia in with the challenge. Kvaratskhelia has got himself a free kick. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. So the last big chance perhaps before half-time. And it's Koundé. Here's Cantona. Chouameni. Koundé promptly onto that, and that is that. Messi. And Jamal. Kvaratskhelia. That pass has been well intercepted.
Il y aura 2 minutes de temps additionnel.
Soboslai looking to pass their way up the pitch. Now it's Sané. Driving on and making good progress. Sané. He's going for goal! Oh, that's close, and that will be the last of it. It's half-time. It's been quite a rollercoaster ride here, right up until the final seconds. An intriguing watch.
Chers spectateurs,
Some first half thoughts.
de notre grand
manager
match.
should be pretty
Veuillez vous
happy
munir des
with the
billets
side
qui vous ont été remis
They're
afin d'accéder aux tribunes.
going a little against them, but they stemmed the tide, got their equaliser, and I think we're in for an exciting second half now.
So 35 minutes of uncompromising football, and at the break, it's one each. There's the whistle then to start the second half.
Paris Saint-Germain have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. Okay, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Inter clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
And Messi! The crowd reaction tells you just how close that was.
Well, I think the defence are breathing out a big sigh of relief here. He really spanked that and it wasn't far away at all.
Not the best distribution from the keeper. Tries to play it through. He won't be happy with that one. And here's Messi. Conte. Looking for options for movement. To a little off target. And then here's a perfect combination of brain and brawn. Neymar looking to add to his goal. Tomori, he's going to be disappointed with that. Scalia looking in every way a marked man at the moment.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
Tries to pass it through. Yamal in acres of space out wide. Oh, good effort! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. De Ligt can clear it away. And it's Soboslai. And he stands tall, impenetrable. And Bommel makes the interception. And he is slightly undercooked, that one.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Schlotterbeck does well to get it back. Can he latch on to this? Yamal stood his ground strongly. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Out for a throw. Oh, good steal, he just read it. Howson is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. He's in a great position here. No, that was never going to make it. Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Oh, it's beyond the defence. Scalia.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Playing cross-field, changing the point of attack. Conte. Good take, and is he in? There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. He has found a way through. Yamal closing in on goal. Paris Saint-Germain needed that. They really needed it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
That has been slung wide. Inter Milan do have a chance to counter here. Kvaratskhelia takes the shot, and that is wildly off target.
That was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Now it's Aguero. Messi. And that has left him in a heap.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end of it.
Koundé did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Yamal. Some good persistent defending here. And here's Aguero. Now can he find a finish? Oh, he's got a crucial block in there. And that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender though who was ever so determined. Now, what about a counter-attack? Roberto Carlos cuts it out. Now it's Neymar. This is a promising build-up. Just 5 minutes remaining now. Get a throw in. Neymar. Tomori. Messi is holding his leg there, a worrying sign.
Yeah, his pain is now pretty obvious, Peter. He's not the type who pulls up unless something's hurting.
Looks as though he's going to see if he can shake it off.
Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain. Le numéro 4, le numéro 11, le numéro 7, Neymar, le numéro 15, le numéro 2. À leur place, le numéro 20, le numéro 14, Bale, le numéro 9, le numéro 22, le numéro 5. Attention, changement, temps additionnel, 1 minute.
It's Tchouaméni. And the referee brings it to a close. So it does end all square. Inspiration, perspiration, both on show in equal measure. Just not enough on either side to find a winner.
Chers spectateurs,
Would you summarise what
je vais
we've
vous
seen
demander
today,
de
then,
souhaiter
Jim?
un
Paris
excellent
Saint-Germain
anniversaire au
certainly
gardien du
had some
stade.
good moments, Peter.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely
Chers
here.
spectateurs, nous vous
Gorgeous,
souhaitons la
gorgeous
bienvenue
evening.
pour
The
ce match.
skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Begley.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So things are underway. No way through. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. So, played into space, and the shot! Big moment! Massive goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Oh, a goal of real quality. He made it look ridiculously easy.
If you have that good a connection, you know where that's going to end up, Peter. I think he knew the moment he caught it.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Can he get it through? Now, who's going to be first to this? And it's Neymar. Xabi Alonso did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Tries to pass it through. That is a brilliant interception. Sané could move up a gear here. Now it's Bale. He's intervened well there. Alonso. This is a promising build-up. Ronaldinho. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Distributed tidily. Over to the right flank. Nicely weighted ball. Sané. Well, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Oh, that's a key interception. BLITZ. Oh, good spread. Sané finds Sané! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Xabi Alonso looking for the run. Neymar is someone with real dynamite in his boots.
Paris Saint-Germain really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Once more, he proves rigid and robust. Xabi Alonso. Roberto Carlos. And here's Neymar. It's Yilmaz! That's wonderful football! Yilmaz! A finish of true class! They have come roaring back!
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll win another.
Smiles broad and beautiful. That is a cracking hit.
Oh, give me this every week. The technical ability was superb, and you can see he meant every bit of this.
Looking at a different game now.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Poorly directed kick from the keeper. He's given it away. He won't be happy with that one. Great vision. Tries to play it through. Shot, surely! Oh, how's that for a goal? About as smooth as it gets. Into the lead once more. The movement so precise. The finish sumptuous.
Barry are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Well, Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Now it's Bale. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. He's ended up in no man's land. Roberto Carlos. Burak Yilmaz. He's not got one. Knocks it into space. Roberto Carlos makes the interception.
This is the time you need that pace.
Rizal running with intent. Real chance! Sané. De Ligt spots it and intercepts. Can he get on the end of this? Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Conte. Played through for him. He's found the... No mistake! And once more we are all square. You score, we score!
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
That is a diamond of a goal. The planning immaculate, the execution brilliant.
That is simply tremendous. I mean, how easy would it have been to get across it or overhit it? Perfection.
Paris Saint-Germain dragged them. It's Yilmaz! Paris Saint-Germain! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. What a delicious goal, stroked in like a maestro.
That was magnificent. The way he cut it so perfectly, I think he's even managed to surprise himself, Peter.
Paris Saint-Germain have their lead.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
Very unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And here's Sané. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. That looks a good ball through. It's Ronald. Shot a goal! And again! And he's stuck it away! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye!
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, you might think I'm being a bit harsh, Peter, but I just can't help the feeling that the keeper should have done a better job. Full stop.
So again, we have parity.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you...
Just beautiful, the joy of the moment.
It's almost poetry in motion, Peter, isn't it? The way he racks...
Oh, that is asking for trouble. Oh, super goal. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. It's Yilmaz!
Il y aura 2 minutes de temps additionnel.
Silvestre. Oh, easy pickings there. Now it's Luis Suarez. Sané. Chance for a shot! I'll be a bit disappointed with that.
Yeah, I mean, I guess he tried one of his specials.
Not the best distribution from the keeper. Sané. And it's Neymar. Stop from the keeper. I think that's it, 45 minutes up. Oh, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Well, it's been played at such a frenetic pace. I'm amazed it's only been 45 minutes. I'm wondering whether these players are going to be able to maintain that energy.
Si vous avez un billet,
Goals and
regardez
more
bien
goals.
l'écran.
That's been the story of the half. The team separated by the tiniest of margins at the break. So let's get the ball rolling. Shifted it to the flank. Spread it left. There's great running on show here, but that could spell trouble. There's a sharp little ball here. Oh, now he can run away with it. He's having a shot! It's hit the uprights. And he goes cross-field.
That's a cracking pass to stretch the opposition.
Silvestre. Now, can they get shoots? Just not quite happening for him just now.
Barry really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
Space for him to turn and look. Shot could be on. Can he finish? It's Neymar! Got to be quick to recover this.
That's what you call inspired goalkeeping. Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Goes for the shot! Oh, that was no routine save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
It's a pretty loose pass. Aguero! That was superb goalkeeping.
Aguero clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
So, third corner of the game. It's really well cleared. Paris Saint-Germain are looking to go forward now. Not the most convincing of passes. The pass is intercepted. Khan getting this one clear. That's been intercepted. And it's Bale. Bale being hounded, manhandled at times.
Yeah, if they're going to try and stop him,
He's going for goal! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Bale actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Pass somewhat off target. Alexander-Arnold. Looking for options, for movement. Roberto Carlos. Sané. No joy this time. Rijkaard. And it's Sané. Xabi Alonso gets a foot in here. Well, the manager might be thinking of shuffling his pack here.
Well, you would hope for some movement off the bench, Peter, knowing you get an extra sub in extra time. Barry really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's
And the shot! And that's a sharp finish! What remarkable powers of recovery!
exactly what you want to see from your players. Courage, fight in the face of adversity. You couldn't ask for much more.
A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal.
Quite a game this, all square again.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much...
Little doubt, that is a foul. And he's going to have his name taken. Not much doubt about who's going to take this one.
Well, it's quite simple. They have the best man for the job on it.
Decent hit from there. Spread out to the left. Rizal receives it in a wide position. The movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Silvesh, played out to the left flank. There's front support out wide. Nice control. Silvestre, quick look, then plays it in. Alonso. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Looking to play him in. Bale. Neymar. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Well, that looks a decent ball. And it's Neymar. Now it's Burak Yilmaz. Akanji. Martinez. Alexander-Arnold cuts out the pass. Here's Bale. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain. Le numéro 9, le numéro 21. À leur place, le numéro 4, le numéro 5. Changement.
Intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Paris Saint-Germain have a free kick. Kovacic is being told in no uncertain terms that this will be his... This boy is showbiz! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! Pomp, panache and passion. This, a man full of it all. Oh, that is a bit special.
Well, he made it look effortless. Clearly a training ground perfectionist.
The hat-trick is complete.
This is such a dominant performance. The defence are sick of the sight of him, but he doesn't look finished just yet.
Paris Saint-Germain leading now.
Well, Peter, the manager's all smiles, but he's got a big decision to make here. He needs to see this one out.
Suarez is flagged offside. Scalia. Aimed beyond the defence. Now it's Neymar. Good effort from distance. Oh, full marks for that
Changement en
effort.
cours.
Yeah, certainly could have been something so much more.
It's a promising position.
Barry really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
And here's Neymar. He's going to be disappointed with that. Pass has been well intercepted. Neymar. It's out for a goal kick.
Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain. Le numéro 15,
Further
le
activity on the
numéro
bench here.
25. À leur place, le numéro 11, le numéro 23.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? That's a shade optimistic. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing step.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to...
Big chance! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. And wow, he has given that a right old hit.
Oh, how does he get the ball to do that? He's on another level to most of his peers.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Paris Saint-Germain have surely won it, or so you would think.
Well, I think if they're going to have any hope from here, they'll need to see their more experienced lads step up to the plate now.
It's a good 30, 35 yards out, this. Great chance! Aguero proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle, too.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days.
It's Neymar! Wonderful! What a goal! That is a gem! An absolute gem! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. Gorgeous, just gorgeous.
That was magnificent. The way he cut it so perfectly. I think he's even managed to surprise himself, Peter.
As if 3 weren't enough. This is
Changement
Niall
pour le Paris
Utopia.
Saint-Germain. Le numéro 2,
Paris Saint-Germain making further changes
numéro
here,
8.
and in quick succession.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that,
Il y aura
he was most
6
likely to
minutes de
make a
temps
mistake.
additionnels.
Sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
So now the difference is 3. Threads one in, and he's picked out the run. Now it's Couch, and he's in on goal. Aguero! Now it's a race for the ball. And somehow he kept it out. So their 4th corner of the game. Terrific effort! And the keeper has done enough. Top stop. What's going wide left? And he's picked it up out wide. Serves up across. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Chance here to counter. Now it's Neymar. Looking for a runner. Neatly clipped into space. He was alert to it. Now it's Scalia. And he shoots! And that has forced the very best out of the keeper. Well, that's well spotted. And we're done. So the winners bullish and belligerent after a remarkable collective effort. Fall behind they may have done, but they were having none of that. Neymar walking off with the
Votre attention,
spoils,
s'il vous
richly
plaît.
deserved.
Les propriétaires des voitures en stationnement
Your
sur la
final thoughts,
bretelle
Jim?
d'accès au
Well, the
stade
look on the manager's
sont priés de
face
les
says
déplacer.
it all.
Oh, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the
Chers
promise of
spectateurs,
a match
nous
that
vous
will
souhaitons la
really get
bienvenue
the
pour ce
juices
match.
flowing. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Begley.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter. It's great to be on board.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff.
Frank Rijkaard can really make his presence felt. A superb defender who became an iconic midfield anchorman.
It's more a remarkably good strike rate, actually.
Very true, just another level of his expertise, Peter, but his reading of the game, for me, is masterful.
Could be danger here. Covered nicely by the defence. Ball is over the line. And it's Neymar. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. And that has been cleared. Cleared away. BLITZ. It's up for air. Alonso. Somewhat less than ideal.
Barry clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. That's a shade optimistic. That has been cut short. That could spell trouble. Well, the less said about that pass, the better. Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. That pass just didn't quite work. It's been a rather gentle affair so far. Great vision. Oh, super ball! Can he finish? Goal! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
So, a breakthrough already. Olise. Bale. Luis Suarez. It's out for a goal kick. Taken back almost at once. Now it's Ronaldinho. Now, what about a counter-attack? Quarter of an hour played.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Well, that's well seen too. Neymar is a player who barely needs an invitation to shoot. Can he get on the end of this? Neymar providing an outlet on that flank. Olise.
Paris Saint-Germain really are a team that like to break lines.
Yeah, they love doing that, and it does work.
Yeah, plenty of...
Goes for goal! Oh, and that one's done no damage in the end.
Well, it wasn't the worst decision, really. He certainly had enough belief to take it on.
Now he's off and running. Kanji cuts out the pass. Tries to play it through. The assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Great defending, strong and determined. And this is Burak Yilmaz. No, again there's no way through. And it's Xabi Alonso. That pass isn't the best. Ronaldinho. This is Aguero. And we have our very first corner. That should get the job done. And now they can spring out of defence. Shapes to shoot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Neymar. And he cuts out the supply. He has slightly undercooked that one.
Paris Saint-Germain clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
That is good alertness. Very nearly half an hour gone here. Now it's Luis Suarez. This interception, his positioning was spot on. Elise. Now it's Bale. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Neymar. And he welcomes it in. He's having a shot! Oh, nice. Just not quite.
Well, that was certainly bold, Peter. He's never short on confidence.
Spread it left. Rizal. He's had it taken off him. He's ended up in no man's land. Sauvage. Threads one in. He's found a way through. Oh, shooting chance! He doesn't look too happy with that.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
De Ligt battles from the goal kick. Somewhat off target.
Barry have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
Neymar. That's a nicely shaped ball. Burak Yilmaz. Oh, that's neat. Nice physical challenge. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Raikkonen. Albert Ferrer. Looking to play him in. Ball looks a good one. Oh, that's fabulous. And this is Luis Suarez. Neymar!
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
He forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
Looking at a different game now.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter.
It's Neymar! But he's left disappointed.
Neymar really looked as though he had chosen correctly then, and yet we quickly realised he hadn't.
Changes it with that pass. Elise. Takes the shot! That was superb goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And Xabi Alonso. This is Aguero. Rizal.
Temps additionnel, 1 minute.
Crossbar comes to the rescue. Chance for a shot! Elise. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Bale. Looking for options for movement. And here's Aguero. That has been slung wide. Rizal applies the finish. And collective relief etched on the faces. And that brings the first half to a close. So it's all square. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. Some first-half thoughts?
Paris Saint-Germain will be pretty happy with the way they've
Nous vous
performed so
rappelons
far.
de bien surveiller vos
They remain
enfants
calm after
pendant
going
toute la durée du
behind, and
match.
they were able to raise the intensity, get their equaliser. So this isn't bad at all.
Well, it's been a tight game, but one that's packed with incident and talking points. A decent watch this, and it's 1-1 at half-time. That's the second half starting. Luis Suarez. He's good running with the ball. Tries to pass it through. He's pulled him up for that challenge. Not too many have the power or indeed the accuracy from this range. Would he dare to have a go? Sharp little ball here. That is a little undercooked. Rijkaard. Nicely worked. That's been cut out, well played. And it's Neymar. Burak Yilmaz. Ronaldinho. Rijkaard. Luis Suarez. That is expertly dealt with. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
He's had a shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? Neymar. Now it's Burak Yilmaz. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Oh, well measured. It's Neymar! He's done very well to get to that.
Neymar actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Howson gets across to intercept that. Now it's Aguero. He's looking wide. Rizal has it in a wide position. There's the shot! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Rizal has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
That looks a decent ball. Burak Yilmaz tries one from range. Again, a brilliant save. It's not gone down. Alexander-Arnold.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
He's found space here. He has found a way through. Defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Almost an hour gone. He is Rizal! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Corner number 2 then. Backward it goes. Real chance! And kept out by the most elastic save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Paris Saint-Germain have kept their powder dry on the substitution front so far. They're about to change.
Well, the manager must be thinking to himself whether he's got a game changer on that bench, and he needs to act quickly.
They'll try from distance! A terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Corner number 3 coming up. De Ligt can get it clear. Shifted into the flank. Tries a shot! And that is doing no harm at all.
Well, I suppose he was being urged to shoot. Maybe the crowd will stay a little quieter next time.
Just eases him off the ball. Neymar. And here's the chance to counter. It's played through for him. He's going for goal! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Now it's Ronaldinho. Oh, that's well spotted. Neymar might just make this. Conte. Rijkaard. Xavi Alonso. Neymar will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Alexander-Arnold does really well to win the ball there. De Ligt gets over and intercepts. Ronaldinho. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Conte. Neymar.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
That's going wide left. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Just about up to 75 minutes. Silvestre is always looking to play quality balls. Conte.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could get you...
It's Yilmaz! And no! He had to, and yet he could not.
Oh, look, there's the urgency they need, and it nearly brought them a goal.
Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain.
Are signaling
Le
changes here,
numéro
both at the same time.
Le numéro 25. Le numéro 2.
Pretty robust defending.
Le numéro 15.
Going
Le
forward.
numéro 24. Le
Can they
numéro
find an
8.
extra gear here?
Makelele. Changement.
On the defence. Ball in towards the middle. And the ball is out of play. It's Sané. The most accurate pass. Gerrard. Van der Ven. And he's intervened well there. Burak Yilmaz. Gerrard. Neymar. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Encourage the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Burak Yilmaz. Albert Ferrer kept his eye on it, and he's there. Now it's Ronaldinho. Nicely intercepted. And here's Neymar! Neymar! And how did he not put that away?
Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain. Le numéro
Paris
7,
Saint-Germain making
Neymar.
further changes here.
Le numéro 9.
And in quick
à leur
succession.
place, le numéro 20, le numéro 4.
Driving on and making good progress. Makaleli. Played it back.
They're really getting no time.
He's having a hit! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Due really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
He's shifting through the gears here. Knocks it into space.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
The pass is intercepted. That's a good ball. Doué. It's a pretty loose pass. Robertson.
Il y aura 2 minutes de temps additionnel.
Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. Oh, that's a key interception. Howson. Now it's Kvaratskhelia. Doué in acres of space out wide. Big chance! Oh, that has got to be it! This has to be it! Stylish. So that's it. It is all over. They are pumped. Boy, they're pumped. A tough win earned through the power of will. And this place is bouncing. So a game of thrills
Cher
and
public,
tiny
je
margins,
voudrais avoir ce
so
petit
many
mot de
what-ifs and what
félicitation
might
à
have been,
l'intention du
but
président d'un de
eventually
nos clubs de
we have a
supporters
winner.
qui fête
Well,
aujourd'hui
I
son
thought
anniversaire
only
de
one team
mariage.
could win this,
Merci
certainly
pour
in the
lui.
last few minutes, Peter. They didn't half make it hard on themselves, but sometimes you just have to win games whatever way you can, and that they did.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you. Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise
Chers
of a match
spectateurs,
that will
nous vous
really
souhaitons
get
la
the
bienvenue
juices
pour ce
flowing.
match.
I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
Colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. Real chance! He's scored!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes. Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there as well, Peter. He just seemed to instinctively know when the ball was going to be delivered. He got it right.
Saint-Germain are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Facing up to his adversary. This is Olise! Oh, he's given that plenty, but no.
Well, distance never seems to be an issue for some players, and he's certainly one of those. The opening was there, I guess. Worth a try.
And here's Suarez. Seedorf. Looking for options for movement. He'll try from distance! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Shimizu Esples really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
BLITZ. Alexander-Arnold. Threads one in. Cuts out the supply. This is somewhat less than ideal.
Paris Saint-Germain clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing the
shot, surely! Well, that is rather wayward.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Olise is wide and looking to get onto this. Paris Saint-Germain have a free kick. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is.
Well, not the best way to deal with it, but the old threat of pace clearly made him feel a tad uncomfortable.
And this is Sané, takes a shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Finds himself unceremoniously floored. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side. Surely he can't miss! It's a goal kick. Seedorf is there, and he can pick it up. That pass isn't the best. And here's Ibrahimovic. Messi stood his ground strongly. The defence defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. That pass just didn't quite work. Well, they've got it back in a hole. He's having a hit! And a big finish! They have come roaring back!
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
Beautiful, just beautiful. The joy of the moment.
Oh, give me this every week. The technical ability was superb, and you can see he meant every bit of this.
Paris Saint-Germain restore parity.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
He's hit it long, but astray. Ronaldinho. So intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Oh, Red, nice interception. Well, that is not the best ball. He offers an apologetic look.
Oh, he made it look a bit pretty.
And Sonny! Oh, nice. Just not quite.
Oh, it looked like he tried to give it some extra whip.
Surprised everyone, and not in a good way. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Nicely spread. It's Thuram. That looks a decent ball. Flash, terrific effort!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
This is Del Piero. Goes for goal! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Just about midway through the first half. It has been an engaging watch. That is good alertness. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
That is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Vieira powering forward here. Thuram is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. Looking for the run. He's had it nicked away.
Paris Saint-Germain really are a team that like to break lines.
Yeah, they love doing that, and it does work.
Yeah, plenty of balls in behind Peter. Just needs to find the right run now.
This looks promising. He has found the way through. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Elise.
Suarez really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
He's in a great position here. He has a look up. And the finish! Goal! And again they hit the front. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react. There's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Shimizu Espos with the lead.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
That's a shade optimistic. Probing pass. Now it's Messi. fabulous. He is just caressing the ball. Oh, he's having a go! That's a fair try, but just off target.
Well, it wasn't the worst decision, really. He certainly had enough belief to take it on.
Aimed beyond the defence. Back it goes. Good read, needed to be. Elise is someone with real dynamite in his boots. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Conte is sporting a guilty look after that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Oh, it's a dumping hit. Someone off target. Yeah, shifted into the flank. Ronaldinho receives it in a wide position.
Okay, it didn't quite come off. The execution, I think, needs a retry, maybe with a better outcome.
Conte. Elise. It's Ronaldinho. Del Piero. Elise. Played into space. Sané. He's having a pop! Now, who's going to be first to this? Messi. No way through. And here's Elise. He's going for
Il
goal!
y aura 2 minutes de temps additionnel.
He has kept it out somehow.
Elise actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Back in possession and ready to go again. Can he get it through? Squeeze it through. And this is Sané. Remarkable powers of recovery.
Wow, this is so good. I mean,
The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half. High octane, high tempo, high scoring. That was quite a half of football. Either side holding back here.
Votre
It has
attention,
been
s'il vous
quite
plaît.
a half
Les
this.
propriétaires des voitures en stationnement sur la bretelle d'accès au stade
It's
sont
only been
priés de les
45 minutes.
déplacer
I'm wondering
immédiatement.
whether these players are going to be able to maintain that energy.
Well, it has been a high-octane first half, full of action, both sides with 2 goals going in at half-time.
Changement en cours.
There's the whistle then to start the second half. It's Ronaldinho. Neymar. Trying to spin that positively. I certainly can't. Yeah. Now it's Ronaldinho. Rummenigge has the space to scheme. Chance for a shot! And the keeper couldn't hold it. He's delivered all right!
Oh, he's quite the pro. The speed and sharpness in his game gives him an advantageous edge, and he applies it with lethal effect. He's class, real class.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, you might think I'm being a bit harsh, Peter, but I just can't help but feel...
He's beaten the keeper and hit the post. Nearly, but not quite.
I'm really surprised that he actually couldn't make that count. He's so good from that range. Often he'll find a net.
And it's been taken short. Shimizu Espos looking to go forward now. It's a good run, this one that is high in energy. He's found a way through. Takes a chance! And that's a sharp finish. possession. He watched it all the way, and the finish was unearned.
So well
Après
played,
51
Peter. Did a
minutes de
great
jeu
job
par
keeping sight of the ball.
le numéro
Made a
9.
classic move and made it perfectly.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat. Impressive job! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Rummenigge was offering a right smile there. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Ronaldinho. Neymar. Kvaratskhelia. Now it's Ibrahimovic. He's shifting through the gears here. De Ligt deals with that comfortably. Neymar. Well, they could break here. Shimizu Espos are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan. There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
Hotspur, he proves rigid and robust. Passing is crisp and sharp. Knocks it into space. Well, momentarily the situation was perilous, but his alertness has saved the day. Summit tries one from range! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Ronaldinho. He's got away. Here comes the towering. It's hit the crossbar. And he's heaved it away. Kante is there to clear. Kvaratskhelia. That is good progress on the left. Messi. Tries to play it through. Oh, that's well spotted. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Oh, he's having a go! Oh, full once for that effort.
Yeah, it certainly could have been something so much more.
Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain. Le numéro 25.
Coaches are
Le
signaling
numéro
changes
11.
here, both at the
Le
same
numéro
time.
7. Neymar. À leur place, le numéro 24.
Very much a
Le
man
numéro
of
14.
this moment.
Bale. Le numéro 9.
Pressing build-up.
Attention, changement.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Howson clears it away.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Paris Saint-Germain still have the cards to affect this game. Kvaratskhelia looking understandably energised after his goal. Rodri. Now it's Hullins. And it's Vieira looking to pass their way up the pitch. Now it's Bellingham. He's picked his way through. Oh, that's neat. Alexander-Arnold did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Kvaratskhelia. Let's make sure that's not getting through. He's gone for goal! He's done very well to get to that.
Sane really must be thinking what he has to do to score there. It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Great ball if he can get there. Burak Yilmaz. Looking to play him in. Pass is just off target. That's been won straight back. 75 minutes played. Driving forward. Vieira did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Gullit takes the shot! And that really should have been that.
Well, his movement has certainly picked up. He's got that decisive goal on his mind.
Scalia. Oh, lovely feeding is such... Here's a chance! And the counter is on. Nicely worked. Lovely ball and a real chance now. And hit! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Oh, what has happened here? There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Time, excellent interception. Rafael Varane. So what can they make of this? Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get...
Chance! Just cruising! They are cruising! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain. Le numéro 15, le numéro 21, le numéro 17, Luis Suarez. À leur place, le numéro 22, le numéro 5, le numéro 10.
Bellingham has it in a wide position. Very nicely done. Bellingham. Now it's Burak Yilmaz. Some really good ball movement. Oh, that was vital. And the shot! Oh, good finish. Just cruising. They are cruising. They gave it plenty and some. Crashed it in.
Well, Peter, it would have taken something incredible for the keeper to keep that one out. It was absolutely spanked.
Espos are having a ball here. Rodri. Gamal. That's clear cut. It's a free kick.
Temps additionnel,
Right
3 minutes.
promptly onto that, and that is that. Yeah. Is coming off in quick succession here. Roberto Carlos. Conte. Looking for the run. No, that was never going to make it. Yeah. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. And he welcomes it in. That was not Pogba. And that is that. A tale of 2 teams, one irresistible, unstoppable, the other fragile and seemingly clueless. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Well, there was a distinct lack of clarity or commitment in everything the players were trying to do. Looking pretty lethargic, and they were ruthlessly exploited and deserved to be.
Well, just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening.